Hey friends, it's Nadine from the Maker's Art Studio and welcome. Today I want to show you how I created this layout in my illustrating Bible from Dayspring. And what I'm turning here, yes, it is a transparency paper. It's acetate or transparency paper, whichever one you want to call it. And I decorated both sides. I'll show you how I did that. And on the left side is something like, I guess, sticky notes that I created so I can write little prayers and little notes and stuff under there in secret. And it's not a secret anymore because I just told all of you guys where it is. So this is it. I had a lot of fun creating this page, and most of my Bible journaling is going to be like this. So here we go. The first thing I do is I get my acetate or my transparency paper, and I create a template. And the template is basically going to be the size of the page or the page in the illustrating Bible. It's a little bit smaller because, of course, I don't want it to be the exact size of it. And you can create a template whatever size you want. I just decided to create it a little bit, maybe 1 inch smaller than the page itself. So now I'm going to get all of my ephemera and my stickers and all the things that I want to layer on there. Now you can't really see that the acetate or the transparency paper is on the table, but it is there. And that's where I'm going to be sticking all of my elements on it. And I'm going to be using this glue from Amazon Basic, which is just, it's not the most expensive glue. And I thought it was really cheap and it wasn't working. But you know what? I was surprised by how well it works. So right now I'm just getting all of my ephemera. I have them all separated in groups because this particular printable, which is also in my Etsy store, the Maker Art Studio, and it's called Fall in Love with Fall. I created this for fall and the Thanksgiving season, but you know, we still get to use it. Gratitude is something you practice any day. You can do it anytime you want. So you can use any printable anytime for anything. It doesn't really matter the name of it. So I got all of these really pretty sort of fallish colors for this printable, and behind each printable I printed out a checkered, and I'll show you why. So just check again in the Maker Art Studio for this printable. It's called Fall in Love with Fall. So now I'm going to layer and sort of organize all of the elements on this acetate or transparency paper. Now, if you're like me and you need glasses to see, you would not be able to see it there because it's transparent. But if you look carefully, where my left hand is, you'd see like a reflection or a glare. That's where it is. So you can see it, but you got to look really closely. And there's no way I can really sort of highlight it because it is transparent unless I decide to put washi tape on the corners, which I can do, but I'm actually layering on it right now. So now I'm going to put all the elements together. I kind of like how it looks this way. Just a basic layering. You can do what you want. That's the fun thing about Bible journaling and art journaling. It's kind of like scrapbooking, mixed media, art is everything put together, and you make it look the way you want it to look. There's no right or wrong. It can be simple, it can be complicated, it could be one thing, it could be two things. I think that my technique is a bit simple because I'm just literally just sticking stuff, moving it around until I like how it looks, and that's, you know, basically what I'm doing. I like the fact that it is transparent, so I don't have real edges, the edges that's created with the ephemera itself. So I think I like that effect, you know. And right now I'm mounting this bird because I wanted a sort of 3D effect, but I'm so sure it's gonna, you know, it's gonna be flattened in the Bible. So I turned it over, and you see how behind all of the ephemera, there's this checkered. I did it deliberately, so I'll have some sort of blank space that's not white, because if I had just printed it all out on a white paper, with a white backing, if I had printed out and had not had this check in the backing, it'd just be white and kind of boring. So I wanted to have some sort of element that I can work with, and that is why it's all printed on this checkered. And I think just going forward, I'll always have like maybe something on the back, so I'll have some sort of texture and element to work with. So now I'm taking the rest of my printables and ephemera and stuff like that, and just sticking them wherever, The idea is to cover as much as that space that I have as possible. And if not, I have space to write and journal. But you know what? It's going to look really cute anyway, regardless, because everything just ties together. And that's the fun thing with doing this sort of, journaling in art form. Everything just, it just falls in place. But I will tell you, it takes a little bit more creativity to do the back than it does the front, because I'm keeping in mind that I want to cover things. So now I'm going to do that makeshift sort of I don't know what you call it. Oh, my brain, sometimes it doesn't always work too well or fast. I think I may need some vitamins or something. So I'm making that makeshift hidden space that I was writing with the sticky note sort of thing. So I cut all these squares out and just basically layered it, started from the bottom, and now I'm using a staple just to layer them on top of each other, so it'll kind of be like I don't know what the word is really, but you kind of get the picture. So each one you can lift up, and you can write under them, you can hide notes, you can tuck things in there, and I'm just going to trim the edges just to match the size of the Thanksgiving card, and maybe try to decorate it. I don't know, when you have all these elements and you don't really know what you're going to do, and it's not really planned out, because my stuff is never really planned out, it can get like, oh, well, what do I put here? What do I put there? How do I fix that? How do I do this? And only when you do mount it inside of your Bible do you realize, oh, I should put this here or that there. And so I opted to just putting this really big leaf, and look, okay, if you say to me, this looks like a marijuana leaf, I would say to you, I don't know. So it's not a marijuana leaf. I don't think it is. But otherwise, I wouldn't put it here. I don't think it is, but it kind of looks, without my glasses, it kind of looks like that. So I am just going to cover it up right there. And there's no judgment. I'm just telling you, just in case someone was thinking it. And now I'm going to stick it in there with washi tape. Now, everything I put in my Bible is removable, only because I'm not at a place where I want to put things permanently in this Bible. Also, most of the things that I make, if not all of them, they are on acetate or transparency paper. So I'm just like straightening that up a bit, because sometimes the glue makes it buckle. And I'm going to attach this acetate or transparency paper with washi tape. And if you know anything about washi tape, you know that this is not the best way to attach anything permanently. And as I was saying before, I digressed. I'm attaching it with washi tape because maybe one day I want to take it out and frame it, all of the stuff in my Bible, in this particular Bible, can be taken out and framed. Maybe I want to do something different with this page. So I like the idea of having something that is not permanent in my Bible, and I can take it out and I can reuse the Bible as much as I want to. I can frame the stuff, that's the idea. Also because, I live in a little tiny home in Brooklyn, and I don't have a lot of space to just do all these Bibles and have them piling up pretty as other people do. So I have to be really mindful of all the things I create to make sure that it's sustainable and it's practical for how I live. So now I'm just getting a couple more elements and putting them on there, and I think it looks so cute now. I removed that washi tape on top because I felt like it was just too much. And look, I can cover this little circle with this little seed here, and that is it. Just press it together, and there we go. So I'm pretty excited about that. And this is my page, guys, and thank you for watching. So my name is Nadine. If you have any questions or comments, please ask me, subscribe, like, and thank you so much again for watching. Have a blessed day.